Hey, Warrior Saints, happy Monday, and welcome to today's live stream. This whole week, we're going to be looking at getting ready for Christmas in preparation for our Lord's nativity, his birth, like a big deal where God takes on flesh. He becomes a human being, which might not always seem like that big a deal, but it is a big deal. And I hope by the end of this week that you understand why it is a big deal. So we're going to be looking specifically at some different things that are going to help us understand how we are preparing for this event, because the church is very deliberate about how we prepare. And we're going to be looking entirely through the lens of one hymn. Okay, maybe not just one hymn, but one hymn that's going to be kind of our overarching theme. And then we're going to look at another hymn another day that also brings in a lot of the same themes, because it's going to be fun. I'm a total nerd when it comes to this stuff, and I'm gonna geek out like just a little bit, but hopefully not too much. And Father Chris is gonna keep me on track, making sure that I don't go like complete liturgical nerd and get everyone way lost in my nerdiness in the things that I'm nerdy about henceforward, pursuant to. So, without further ado, we're going to look at this hymn. Now, this hymn comes from the Vesperal liturgy of Christmas. In preparation for Christmas, in the morning, we celebrate what we call the pre-feast. And the last hymn of these stichira, these poetic paragraphs that we sing about, the last one kind of, in a lot of ways, puts everything into perspective. We're going to look at it now. Father Chris is going to pop it up on your screen. And it says the following: "What shall we offer thee, O Christ? For thou hast appeared on earth as man for our sakes. Of all the creatures made by thee, each offers thee thanksgiving. The angel offers thee the hymn, the heavens the star, the magi their gifts, the shepherds their wonder, the earth the cave, the wilderness the manger. And we offer thee a virgin mother. O God, who was before the ages, have mercy on us." In so many ways, this hymn opens for us what's going on at Christmas. Like, we all give gifts to one another at Christmas time. Sometimes it can be very frustrating. What am I going to get for so-and-so? What am I going to get this person? And it can be very frustrating. It can also be extremely exciting when we find the perfect gift to give someone. The reason that we go through all of this gift giving is that we want to offer thanks for that person being in our lives. We want to offer to them our gratitude for being someone who we find to be special, someone who we love, someone who we care about. As this hymn is pointing out for us, that is what Christmas is all about, because it's a recognition. It is a kind of like something that we do for other people, because it's a reminder that this is what we are giving thanks to God, that we're always giving thanks to God. Let me put it in perspective in this way, because Father Alexander Schmemann says it far better than I do. He says, in thanksgiving, we recognize and confess above all the divine source and the divine calling of our life. When we, in thanksgiving, which that hymn that we just looked at says, all of us that are creatures made by God offer thanksgiving for his coming to earth as man. In thanksgiving, we are then able to recognize who God is. And we're going to unpack the rest of this hymn and see what each of those gifts are doing, and what each of those gifts are showing us, and what each of those gifts that we go and offer and come and offer to Christ tells us and reminds us about how we are called to offer ourselves to God in everything we do. So, with that in mind, we are offering ourselves to you all the time. We are offering ourselves to you so that we can help guide you on this path, so that, because it's tough. It's tough to remember all the things that we're called to do. And it's often tough to navigate this crazy waters that are the world that we're living in. And we've developed a program that is there for you in Thanksgiving for you, so that we can give it and offer ourselves to you. So we want you to visit wayofthewarriorsaints.org and get on the Way of the Warrior Saint right now. When you get there, you're going to find a few things, but first and foremost, you'll find our flagship program, our Way of the Warrior Saint library, which offers a variety of videos on a multitude of topics that are there to show you how you can give thanks to God by offering yourselves to other people crucifixionally. Stay with us all week as we unpack the rest of this hymn, and until we see you tomorrow, keep walking on the Way of the Warrior Saint.